Alright, so I want to talk a little bit about my no good awful day yesterday. I had a really bad day. A lot of things happened all at the same time. It was kind of a crazy moment. We'd had some fish for dinner and I thought that I had a little bit of fish bone in my throat, and apparently I was right. It was way back in the back of my throat. And at first I thought, okay, maybe I swallowed it because I don't feel anything like protruding or anything, and so I didn't think anything of it, and I was like, okay, well that's no big deal, let it go, you know. But then like the next day at work, I'm walking around and I'm like, this thing is really bothering me, and I could like feel it, like if I reached back in the back of my throat, I could feel it like in the roof, way back here, and I was like, well, I can kind of feel it like rubbing and scrubbing, and my tongue keeps catching it the wrong way and it's irritating my throat. So I was in a little bit of a panic, and I thought, you know, I bet back in the days people actually died of something like that. They probably were like, oh no, I got a demon in my throat, and you know, they would just cut their throat open trying to get to the fish bone. And luckily nowadays we have Google, and I Googled it. You know, how do I get that fish bone out of my throat? And apparently the trick is peanut butter. Put some peanut butter on a piece of bread real thick and just try and swallow the whole thing, and it grabs the fish bone and pulls it down with it. Now I read that and I thought, that can't work. I came home and I tried it and it worked. So, alright, yay. No more fishbone in the throat. I don't have to call the demon exorciser to get the fishbone out of my neck. And I am lucky in the fact that my stepdad is an ear, nose, and throat guy. And I could have called him, and I did text him, but I figured he was busy at work. I didn't want to bug him. Plus I was at work. I couldn't just jump off of my route and go to the hospital, have him pull the fishbone out. And I'm kind of lucky I didn't take up his time. You know, I'm glad about that, because you know, it would have made me feel foolish if all I had to do was eat some peanut butter. I like peanut butter, why not, you know. I feel bad for those people with peanut butter allergies, because then they could get fish bones in their throats and they got to call a special witch doctor or the ear, nose, and throat guy or something like that to get the little fish bone out. But lucky me, peanut butter.